so here we have a 2003 Cobra doing ARH long tube headers. So first step, you know, get your wheels off, get it jacked up in the air. You're gonna want to undo your ABS sensors here, your wheel speed sensors. You don't have to take it out from there where the sensor actually goes to the tone ring. Just take it out from here, here and here. Behind and up here, there will be like a little hole where it kind of clips into, and then you'll have your sensor plug. And then you do have to remove your brake calipers, which I'll show y'all how to do that real quick for anybody that does not know. So come on the caliper here, you have that little pin. You need to remove this pin. So spin that down. Grab it and pull. See that? So you get that little guy out. We'll just set it there. Then there's a washer on the back side of that pin. And the pin itself. Here you go. Grab it good. There you go. And then you're gonna have to just pry up on it. Shitty as it seems, this side was a lot easier than my driver's side. But once you pry up, not all the way out yet. You see, like, the bottom piece has to come out right here. There you go, you can see the rotor getting loose, and there we go. Caliper is off now. The reason I have this trash bin here, don't want to let caliper just hang on the hose. And then you'll remove, you don't have to take off the caliper bracket. I did on the other side like an idiot because I thought I could just pull the whole thing, but it wasn't coming because caliper's in the way. So I'll get back to you guys on the next step. So underneath the car here, you're gonna see you have to disconnect this line, follow it up the other one, take that off. Now because you're dropping the whole K member here, you're gonna drop the power steering rack with it. So your sway bar, as you see, it's hooked up to like the framing here, bolted up. So what I'm gonna do is just take off my end links, undo the two end links, come up, you have your engine is bolted right back there. See if I can get y'all to see it. I gotta find an angle I can see it at. Right there, that nut. You have one on this side, one on the other side you gotta do. Alright, so after you've taken those two lines off, we've got our stabilizer end links out. This bolt.
We already have fucking algae in that thing.
Right there. The bolt's gonna come out for your steering shaft. We'll pop it off the column. Alright, so once you have the K member dropped, you can see you have the header on the manifold. Undo your EGR tube. You're gonna have to undo your oxygen sensors. You know, your upstream and your downstreams. My downstream's already disconnected. It's just a little plug right up there. Take off all your little manifold bolts here. And do the same thing on the other side. And then you'll be ready to clean the head surface for your new gaskets. Alright, so here you can see the header is in. You're gonna have to put the engine pretty low with your support brace. You're gonna have to come back here, put a jack underneath the trans, take your 4 bolts out, and you're gonna just lower this engine a lot. I took the starter off. I actually don't think you need to. The only clearance issues I think I have is here, and on the other side, the steering shaft. But yeah, make sure you take your EGR tube off that one side. You're gonna have to take your dipstick tube and your motor mount or your engine mount off that side. And you're gonna have to feed your dipstick tube down here first, and then engine mount goes back on.